Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zakira, and in today's video we are going to dive into the topic of hair Botox. We're going to talk about what hair Botox is, how is it done, what is the procedure, what is my experience with hair Botox, would I do it again or not, how is it different from keratin. We're going to talk about all that in detail today. So I have all the timestamps right here. If you want to know about anything specific, you can of course go to each of the timestamp. If you want to get hair Botox done, then you should watch the entire video to have enough information to choose the right thing for you. Hair Botox is a chemical-free deep conditioning treatment for your hair. It is formaldehydrates free. So basically the process includes coating your hair fiber with a filler. Now this process will make your hair look more lustrous, more healthier and more shinier, smoother. So this is the main purpose of getting a hair Botox done. It is as simple as it sounds. Before we talk more about hair Botox, let me tell you that it is nothing like skin Botox. It does not involve any needles first of all, and it does not have this specific ingredient which is present in skin Botox. It is just a name based on the result of these procedures. So basically skin Botox will give your skin a more youthful, more smoother, more plumper look, and in the same way hair Botox will give your hair a more smoother, more fuller, more youthful look. So it's just the name of the procedure which is the same, but not the ingredients at all. Botox is mainly confused with keratin. Now today let's just talk about the difference between both of them. So keratin is a chemical procedure which has formaldehydrates in it, whereas hair Botox does not have any chemical procedure going on or formaldehydrates in it. The second difference is that keratin will straighten your hair. It will give your hair a very straight and a sleek flat look, whereas for hair Botox it is just a deep conditioning treatment, so it is not going to interfere with your hair texture. So if you have naturally curly hair or naturally wavy hair, they are going to stay that way. Keratin is a little bit cheaper than hair Botox. That is also a difference. Okay, so this treatment is ideally for somebody who has a lot of split ends, dry hair, frizzy hair, if you have a lot of breakage, there's a lot of damage because of the chemical products that we use these days. So it is ideally for those people, and I've also heard it is great for hair fall, but we will talk about that in the experience part of this video. Okay, so the process involves shampooing your hair first. That will open up the hair cuticles, and after that they will apply the hair Botox treatment from your roots to the tips of your hair completely. They'll take section by section and apply on your entire head. After that they will either flat iron the product or else they will wash off the product and then blow dry your hair. It completely depends on the hairstylist, but it is said that if you flat iron the product with the straightener before washing, it will help with a better penetration of the product. I got it done on 24th September 2022. So today is 18th January 2023, so it is a little more than 3 months. This is what my hair looked like before the treatment, and this is how it looked after the treatment. So as you can see in the before picture, my hair color was faded. There was a lot of frizz. There is a lot of breakage. I had a lot of hair fall because of that, and then after photo you can clearly see I got really silky smooth hair. So you can definitely say that the result of this treatment are pretty quick. Like you can see a drastic difference. The immediate result that I saw in my hair was clearly that my hair were looking very much smoother, very healthy, and a lot more manageable. There was completely no frizz in my hair at all. So coming to the topic of hair fall, honestly it did not help me a lot with hair fall. I was having a little bit of hair fall before the treatment, and even after the treatment I was having a little bit of hair fall. So I don't think hair fall is something that is related to your outer procedures that we do, not related to the shampoos and everything. I think it is more about your internal well-being and about your gut health, and it's more about your lifestyle rather than using products and doing the procedures. So the aftercare will definitely play a major role in the longevity of the results that you are seeing. They told me not to wash my hair for 48 hours after the treatment, and they also told me not to work out or sweat excessively on my scalp. That could interfere with the results of the procedure. They also suggested me a bunch of shampoos that I'm going to list over here that I can use. These are all sulfate free and mild shampoos. Also, these are not commercial shampoos, so they were pretty expensive. Also suggested me to use the K18 mask. Now I checked it online and it was pretty expensive, so I was like, let me just skip this part, and I just used my regular hair mask once a week. Pros first, it is a chemical free treatment. It is also formaldehydes free. It is infused with protein, collagen and vitamins, so it will help your hair to repair and it will also reverse the damage. It's great for all hair types. The results that you see are very quick. You will have really silky, smooth and youthful looking hair which are really deep conditioned. It will get rid of all the frizz. It reverses hair damage caused due to environmental damage, exposure of pollution, dust, sun, humidity. Coming to the cons, the first one is that the procedure is a little bit expensive. If you have long hair, it is a little expensive. Aftercare is also expensive, so you need to make sure that you are not using commercial shampoos. It is not going to straighten your hair. So if you are going in with the intention that it will straighten your hair, it will not. You will have your natural hair texture, but a lot more healthier. It will be a lot more frizz free and a lot more conditioned. There is a little bit of heat damage involved, so there will be a little bit of damage to your hair follicles because it has hair straightening involved in the procedure. Yes, it is safe for all hair types. Also keep in mind that you should not do this treatment more than 3 times a year, because excessively doing this treatment can lead to damaging your hair follicles and it can also lead to hair thinning. Overall, I really love the result. They say it lasts for 2 to 4 months, but it's been more than 3 months and my hair still feels a lot frizz free than they were before. Definitely I'm going to do it again. In fact, I am planning to do it in February because that will be a 4 months gap since the last time I did it. So for this length of hair, it costed me 10,000 rupees, but it completely depends on your location and where you're getting it done from. So guys, that was all that I wanted to share with you all related to hair Botox. This is what my hair looks after 3.5 months of the treatment, and I am honestly pretty happy with the results of this. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful and it helps you make a better choice. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts. Would you get this treatment done or not? And yeah, I will see you in the next one.